Hey Kim, it is June 5th. It's a Monday. Had a busy weekend. Got all of the plants planted. So, this is our first video in June. Hopefully after this video I'll go into more details on different specific things instead of garden overviews, but the garden changes so much. I just want to do another overview. So, let's do this first. We got the food planted. These are jalapeno peppers. They're planted at the beginning of this weekend, and in between, might be hard to see, there's scallions growing in between. Now, everything is fully netted because we are in the city and we got tons of squirrels. So here we have two kinds of beans. We have the purple climbing bean and the Trail of Tears green bean. And then in front of them is arugula. And then now you can see, I think I've counted 24 carrots down here at the bottom. They're really tiny. Here's the biggest one, but they are there. Now on this side, I have since put down this fencing because I planted beans here. I think these were the Trail of Tears beans I planted here, and they got dug up by the squirrels. You see one there. Now they're getting eaten by insects or something. And I also planted the peas, which are over here. I had to redo them. Anyway, there they are. Now I've got my two kinds of cucumbers. Now I'm gonna forget what they are. One's a Japanese climbing. Can't remember what the other one is. But they're mixed in together. You can see the little initial male flowers down there. That's not gonna lead to anything because we need to have the female flowers. And then in front of them, you can see there's just a couple. I have my first ever onions, like real white onions growing. And I also have some more jalapeno peppers. These look like they're doing really well over here. I'm not sure, the sun hits this whole area differently because of the two trees over here. So at different times of day. Now, of course, we don't get any afternoon sun. And then you look at my lettuces. I've got, I think one is just called black lettuce and the other one's called salad lettuce. Look at that. Crazy. And my big thick scallions, which I was thinking I should make some egg salad and utilize these. Now look at this guy here. Look at all of my tomatoes. These are all Brandywine tomatoes here. They're all doing well. I also bought some parsley. I think I showed you this before. I did see a few eggs laid on it. Swallowtail eggs. And then over here, we have the sweet pea currant tomatoes, which are little teeny tiny tomatoes. Not the plants themselves, but the tomatoes. Of course, this is now shaded by my gooseberry bush, as well as back here. I'm not even sure if this gets 3 hours of sunlight, so we'll see what, if anything, happens. Then here's the gooseberry bush. Let's see. It's so hard to find the gooseberries. There's one there. Oh, there's a little one there. But there are some in there. I do feel like maybe, I'm not sure if any have gotten taken or if maybe they just all don't fruit. I never really paid close attention to them at the other yard because they kind of were just, had maybe 2 years, maybe 3 years of fruiting before we moved. Now you can see I cut my rhubarb earlier this past week, and pie is actually baking right now. And the blueberry bushes, they're obviously not going to flower this year. It's obviously past time for that. And my chives, look at my chives. And then, since we're just doing food first, see, I've got lots of the raspberries flowering now. Lots of flowers. Looking good. Very healthy. Little ants on there. But these, looks like there's gonna be a lot of berries. Hopefully I can get to them before the squirrels figure it out again. They always tear them up. Okay. So anything new and interesting here? Yes. I'm just going to point out the highlights. The Ohio spiderwort has opened. Look at these gorgeous flowers. They're so cool. They're like periwinkle. Not sure if that. And then they've got those yellow stamens. They're super cool. And then the golden Alexander is still blooming, but the most exciting thing about the golden Alexander is, you see that there? There's one caterpillar. It's a black swallowtail, eastern black swallowtail. Depends on which common name you go by. And then, let's see. This guy's a little harder to see. Hello, can we find you in there? There you go. See, there's a little black dot next to him. I'm not sure if that's just a little piece of dead plant. But there is 2 swallowtails on the right plant that's native to the area. Now I did want to point out, we got some milkweed. Last time I was like, I can't find any milkweed in my yard. And then I did end up finding a swamp milkweed. Let's take a look at how she's doing. Oh, look at, there she is. Hello. Oh, we got 2 branches here. Let's see that one. And then this one. And then look, another milkweed here. So that's 2 common milkweeds. Then I've got hiding over here, a 3rd one in there. And then I'm gonna come around and show you. I got more. Oh, I'm sorry, mourning dove. I'm gonna disturb the mourning dove up here. Let's see if she flies away. Oh, sorry. So that was 3 common milkweeds, and then we have oh, there's one in here somewhere. Oh, here she is. A 4th one. And then I think there's a 5th one now. There's the 5th one. Where are you at? There you are. So I got 5 of them in this bed now growing. I did see 2 monarchs this weekend, and I did see one fly back here, but she didn't seem to be able to find the milkweed. Now I do want to point out, that, you know, I planted this butterfly weed, which is also in the milkweed family, you know, a few weeks ago, but I don't know that that's going to take probably another 2 years before it flowers. Let's look over here. Then I've got another common milkweed hiding in here. Oh, this one growing up along here. And oh look, what's this? 2 more common milkweed over here. So hopefully I will get some monarch eggs. Anyway, that's how the backyard garden is doing the first week of June. Ciao.